few locations on the Island Province of Farfell as ancient and derelict as the site of Bedeth village. What truths lie among the ruins of this decimated town? That is what we are going to explore this week. I'm your host, Garrett K. Jones, and for the May edition of Forming Fantasy, we are taking a look at the ancient sites of Farfell. Hey, happy Saturday, everyone. Just 2 more months until Author Awareness August, and I'm getting really excited, really pumped to have you meet the authors I've got scheduled for this year's marathon. In the meantime, you can get caught up on all of my interviews by clicking the card up here and checking out the Author Awareness playlist. Don't forget that I'll be showcasing the authors at the last Saturday of July, so be on the lookout for that video.
You know what? It sucks to lose someone you love. When they pass away, it leaves this hole in your life and you don't know what else to do with it. How can you honor the life of someone who means so much to you? Hi, I'm your host, podcaster Garrett K. Jones. Join me as I honor the passing of my grandmother, a wonderful woman who witnessed a lot of history and instilled a lot of love and faith in my life. Welcome to Season 4, Storytellers.
So this coming Monday, Memorial Day, is the season finale for the podcast. I'm closing out the anecdotes about my grandmother with a story about the ultimate lesson I learned from her. Be sure to tune in on Anchor.fm or whichever podcast platform you prefer to use. Some of you might be checking out my new shirt. This is my official coffee drinking shirt, and if you want one just like it, check out Food for Shirts, which is an official sponsor for my channel. You can follow them on Instagram at Food for Shirts and check out some of the awesome products that they have in the link in their bio. If you like sushi, itadakimasu. If you like crepes, bon appetit. Every purchase is chefed up in Denver, Colorado and served to you through the mail. Every purchase goes to help end hunger in the United States. Find a shirt, make a purchase, and help feed your fellow Americans. You can even get 30% off your purchase and free US shipping if you use the code GKJ_publishing. So I'm tackling 6 locations that appear in Hadran Corvis of Farfell, the 4th book in my fantasy series, The Archives of Isinkran. So far, we've explored Hillacre Farms, Zephyr in the north, Darna Amal in the south, and the Citadel on the island's southwest coast. I've introduced these locations in the order that Callum, the book's protagonist, visits them. Now I'm continuing in a similar fashion. This week, we're traveling all the way to the far east of the island to Bedeth village. Callum is first exposed to the location by absorbing a memory from a book about the island's history found in the Citadel archives. Jem Erkis, the archives custodian, keeps trying to hide the book from Callum in an attempt to prevent him from learning more about the island and his purpose on it. But the book wants to be found, transporting itself to Callum of its own volition. Following its promptings, Callum leaves the Citadel for the village. Bedeth was once a grand village full of ancient humans predating any others on the island. The villagers are in the midst of an epidemic. What they think is an illness spreading amongst their population, specifically through their adolescents and their children, is actually an infection from a demonic plague that's spreading from one person to the next through bites and scratches, a trait that is later passed on through corrupted magic to the vampires and the vipers seen in the rest of the series. By the time Callum arrives, the site is nothing but ruins. Once cultivated farmland is fallow dirt. Rivers teeming with fish have run dry. All that remains is dust and bones. Visiting the site unlocks the last memories of the village, prompting Callum's further investigation, which again puts him in direct odds with the Seven, who make it nearly impossible to leave the Citadel after he returns. However, he is able to escape its confines, in a manner of speaking, following new prompts to search for another ancient location, the Sky Beacon. The Sky Beacon is one of 5 ancient sites located on the island established by the Karasur, the celestial race to which Ashur belongs. The beacon isn't actually on the island. No. It hovers above the island. It is a monolithic pillar of reflective silver floating in the sky above Farfell's southern coast. It's so reflective they can't even see it. And it turns out to be a vault constructed by the Karasur to contain the first of 4 important artifacts, of which Callum is required to obtain. The artifact in question is called Ka'atep, and it's a pauldron or shoulder armor that bonds with Callum's left shoulder, providing him with a clue to find the next location. After finding and acquiring Ka'atep in the Sky Beacon, Callum ends up in Darna Amal and is subsequently arrested by the First Riders and returned to the Citadel. After weeks of imprisonment, Callum escapes again and makes his way to Zephyr, following previous clues that lead him to the second vault, the Fire Temple, which requires him to cross a bridge of fire and light. Just like the Sky Beacon, the Fire Temple forces him to pass a test before he can receive the next artifact, which is called La'av, a pentagonal shield that affixes over his heart.
Before going any further with the video, be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications on new videos. You can select notifications for all videos, or you can select notifications based on your preferences. If you're watching on your phone, be sure to update those settings inside the app itself to get the most out of your viewing experience.
With yet another clue, Callum treks across the island, encountering a set of ruins left behind by the Karasur when they no longer needed it as a base of operations when they occupied Farfell. The ruins are connected to a subterranean lava tube crossing beneath the Shakor Mountains, spanning an underground reservoir of
liquid hot magma
set deep within the heart of the island. From there, Callum travels to the north and finds a burial cave where he locates the third artifact, Ragal, a long rectangular strip of metal that connects to the right side of his thigh. Again, Callum follows a new clue, heading towards the final ancient site, a cistern he inadvertently spotted at Bedeth village during his visit. The cistern sits at the center of an amphitheater, fed by water entering a fissure in the coastline. Here he finds his final artifact, a crown-like piece called Rayash. Each of these ancient sites provides Callum with new pieces of information to the island's history and the true nature of the threat he is there to stop. But that's part of an upcoming video. Now, if you haven't picked up your copy of Hadran Corvis of Farfell, you can follow the links in the video description and purchase it directly either from me, or you can order your copy on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. Hey, thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and share this video because that is how this channel is going to grow its viewership. There are other ways to be a channel supporter too. If you're able to do so, please consider becoming a channel supporter at patreon.com/GKJPublishing, where you will have access to 4 support tiers of $1, $3, $5, and $20. Each tier comes with access to my blooper reel, plus you'll get sweet tier level perks. And if buying and repping merch is more your speed, check out the merch store on Teespring, where you can pick up some well-crafted men's and women's tees, a hoodie, art, phone cases, and much more. They're budget-friendly prices, and if you do get some of the sweet swag, make sure to post it on Instagram and Twitter by tagging me at GKJ_publishing using the hashtag 5kingdomsmerch. Don't forget to sign up for the poster giveaway. It's free, and with your help in promoting the channel, I'll be able to announce a winner when I hit 200 YouTube subscribers. Looking forward to sharing next month's top 10 list featuring my top 10 graphic novel recommendations. Finally, thank you to the members of the U.S. military who gave their lives for the freedoms that we enjoy here in this country. Without you and your sacrifice, our constitutional freedoms and God-given rights would have no meaning and no purpose. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Have a happy and safe Memorial Day, everybody.
The vlog of the Five Kingdoms is filmed without the use of a live audience at Skyrocket Studios in Hanford, California. We can't do what we do without your help, so please make sure to subscribe by clicking the button that's above my head, and make sure to watch and share the videos over here to my left. Have a great week.